Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a full face of high-end products, and I'm so excited to be using this Huda Beauty Emeralds Obsessions palette. It's just inspired by a whole bunch of green shades in here, and I'm so excited because I've been dying to do like a smoked out kind of look with green shadows. But these shimmery shades in this pan are just looking so gorgeous to me that I think I'm gonna have to dip into them. So we'll see what kind of makeup look, or eye look I should say, I come up with this palette. But we're definitely going to be using this along with some more high-end products, of course. Now I will say, when I got that palette in the mail, I didn't think it was going to be that small. I'm still excited to use it, but I didn't think it was going to be that small. This is the size that I thought it was going to be, and this is the actual size. As far as like looking at it online, I didn't think it was going to be this small, but again, not worried about that. I'm more concerned with the pigmentation of the shadows. I did my brows today, of course, before the video, but I do have a brow tutorial now on my channel. So if you're interested in seeing that, or you want to know how I got my brows like this, definitely go check that video out. It will be up there, linked somewhere for you guys just to click on. I did use the Anastasia Dip Brow on my brows today because we're keeping it high end, so no pencil, just the dip pomade on my brows. And then the concealer I used to conceal it is the same concealer that I'm going to go in with later on in the video. So I'm so excited to play with this palette. So let's see what I come up with. I've been looking at this palette for quite some time, and I still don't know really what I'm going to do. So I guess I'm just going to wing it. Looking at the palette though, it doesn't really have any transitional shades. I mean, it has a brown in here, but that's like a little too dark. So I'm going to use this Meow shade in the Tartiste, or not Tartiste, the Tarte Man-Eater palette. It's just like this light shade right here, and I'm going to use that shade to set my concealer that I have on top of my lid, because I don't have anything on top of it to set it. So I'm just going to use this to set it. These shadows don't have names on them, but I'm going to take this lighter green shade right here, and I'm going to put that in my crease. And oh my gosh, these shadows are pigmented. These shadows are definitely pigmented. I don't think I want to build this shadow up too much. I mean, they are really pigmented straight off the pan, and I'm only tapping my brush like 1 or 2 times into the pan and then applying it to my lid. And then for this shade to like be so light, you can like really see it on my eyelid. Now I think I'm gonna go in with the darker green right here. For this shade, I'm gonna also put it in my crease. Wow guys, this shade is super pigmented. But I feel like I'm having kind of a hard time blending these shadows out. Shadows are really hard to work with for me. I'm gonna switch my brush up and use this other brush. I think I'm just gonna do something a little simpler than what I was about to do. Can't say that I'm loving this palette so far, honestly. Shadows are really intense. Like, the pigment is there. It's just super hard to blend and work with. Okay, so I'm gonna go now in with this dark hunter green shimmery shade right here, and I'm gonna put that on my lid to kind of like try and darken up the green. It is a little vibrant for me. Wow, this shimmer is very pigmented. And I'm not adding no extra product on my brush. Like, I'm not spraying it with Max Fix Plus Spray or anything like that. I'm literally just applying it straight from the pan. I'm gonna use the same blending brush I used for the lighter shade, and I'm gonna try and blend this out. I'm not gonna do anything more. I'm just gonna blend it out just a little bit more on my eyelids, and then that's it. I'm not gonna add any additional shades or anything like that, and we're just gonna move on from here. I'm not loving this palette, but I don't entirely hate it. I do want to see what the finished makeup looks like, maybe with lashes, and obviously my face fully done, it'll look 10 times better, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. I applied my lashes off camera. I applied the Tarte High Performance Naturals in Goddess, and this is the box right here. It's empty because of course they're on my eyes. And then before that, I did apply mascara, and I used the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara to coat my lashes. Now moving on to foundation, I'm going to use the NARS, which one is this? Sheer Glow in Tahoe. And I'm going to apply this. I did moisturize my face with the Glam Glow Illuminating Moisturizer. And now I'm going to apply this to my face. I should have bought the pump for this because this foundation is kind of hard to get out of the bottle like that. And then I'm going to use my beauty blender to apply it. This has been a foundation that I've been loving for a long time. It's not nothing new for me. And I really just love this foundation. And I feel like for everyone, you just take pride in that first like high-end purchase, and this was definitely my first high-end purchase, this foundation, so it holds a special place in my heart. Now I'm gonna go in with a newly purchased concealer. I told you guys I finally got around to purchasing it. I've been using it, and honestly I've been loving it. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer, and this is in the shade Warm Sand. And I'm just going to apply this to all the areas that, of course, I conceal. I'm just going to take my beauty sponge and blend that in as well. Normally when I do my concealer, I also do my cream contouring. I purchased a new cream contour. It's the Huda Benefit Quickie Contour Stick, but I don't really like it. I used it when I used the concealer, and I just feel like it's too light for me. And unfortunately with that, you can't pick a shade. It's just one shade and one shade only, and it doesn't really match me, so I'm gonna have to return that. And I didn't want to use it in this video because I know it's not gonna work. So now it's time to powder my face. So I'm just going to use the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm going to put this under my eyes. I'm not going to bake. I don't ever really bake, but I am going to use this beauty sponge to press it into my skin because I feel like using the beauty sponge to press it into your skin helps it melt in a better. That way it's not looking like powder is just like literally sitting on top of your face. So I'm just going to do that. And for bronzer, I'm going to use the Too Faced Chocolate Gold Soleil bronzer, and it looks like this. And I'm going to bronze my face up. Again, we're not contouring with a cream. So we want to bring some color back into our face. And then for my nose, I'm going to contour my nose with the Huda Benefit bronzer. And I'm going to use this brush and just kind of carve out my nose. Now grabbing this new Tarte blush that I got. This is their Amazonian Clay Blush in Party. And I'm just going to apply a little bit of that to my cheeks. And this is a really pretty blush. And of course, I'm going to put some on my nose. To go on top of the blush, I'm going to add my highlight, and I'm going to use the Laura Geller highlight in Gilded Honey, because it's an oldie but a goodie, and it looks like that. To finish off my under eyes, I'm going to go back into this shade right here, and I'm going to be using like this pointed brush right here, that way I can get a little bit more precise. Tapping it off, and then let's apply it. For my inner corner highlight, I want to use this gold shimmery shade right here, and I'm going to put that in my inner corner. Well, it's kind of like a gold, green gold, honestly. That's really beautiful. For my lips, I'm going to use this Fenty Beauty lip gloss.